gentleman mixing right there, tall gentleman, is Robert Creel. As I scan over to the left, we have Paul Patukas arranging the cans for trash pickup, keeping a neat mix station. Christian A is emptying a bag of the HP filler into the mix. Notice the masks are being worn. We have fans that are actually drawing the air away from the mix station and blowing the dust outside. This is a procedure that we do in every one of our mixes as far as jobs, and people are required to wear masks, safety glasses, gloves, and so on. We try to keep everything as neat as possible. That way we know exactly what we're doing. As I scan to the left a little bit more, the other crew, part of it, I should say, the other four gentlemen, this gentleman that just came back is Raul, and he is the gentleman moving the pails down to the actual application site. As you can see, he's loading them on as we speak. One on, waiting for the other to get mixed. Everything has to be thoroughly mixed, or you could always run into the possibility of lumps in your material, bad soft spots, and so on. As I scan back, I'll start to walk down as I'm speaking to the gentlemen that are actually putting the floor down. I know the camera may bobble a little bit. I try to stay sure-handed. It's not easy. As I'm approaching here, we have a gentleman who is gauge raking the material out on the right, which is Don Holman. He pulls the material, as you can see, to spread it around onto the floor. The other gentleman has a trowel, and the white line you see going down the middle is actually a trench drain. We cover them well so they don't get spots and excess material on them. We try to keep everything clean, neat. If you notice, the gentlemen that are out on into the material have, we like to refer to them as unfancy golf shoes. Well, first of all, they're actually rolling. He has a actual porcupine roller. He'll do this to smooth the material out. We don't want lumps or bumps or air holes or anything like that. The other gentleman is actually, as I'm looking here, spreading the material onto the floor. The other gentleman I mentioned has the trowel on the far side, trying to trowel it neatly up against the edge. And then as I go farther down, you can see I'm broadcasting the aggregate into the wet mix. This is what gives it body, gives it strength. It also raises the floor up to a 1/4 inch, which is required for this particular job. And it also gives the material strength to take high impact, things dropping on it. I will pull back now as I'm looking at Don Holman in the picture as I speak, using the gauge rate. As you see, he's pushing it around, making sure he gets it even, keeps a steady flow. He'll go back, keep pulling the material down towards him. There you go. It's somewhat self-levels, of course, but you have to move it around some. There he is, pushing it around. Pushing it up towards, there you go. The other gentleman, as I mentioned, has the porcupine roller. As you can see, it'll smooth out the areas. There you go. Very nice, very nice. And this is how an HP floor, Ucrete, urethane cement, is installed. This particular project is the Grayton Beer Company, Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. Very good, very good. And that's exactly why what you're looking at right now, Advanced Surfaces is rated as one of the top 3 companies in the country as far as installing urethane cement, whether it be a brewery, a chicken house, pork, beef, and so on. Food and beverage is our specialty. added advanced surfaces, and that's why we specialize in it and we stick to it. Ucrete has been around for over 35, 40 years. It's known as one of the top products in the installation business, and the company is owned, of course, by BASF. Everyone should know those letters. And we actually are a master contractor, and we're very proud of that. There we go, putting material on the floor. It's not fancy, but this is how the job gets done, and it works. That's all that matters. This floor will be here for consistently, looking at right now, outside of a little wear and tear on the surface, as far as, you know, just non-skid wearing down a little bit. This floor, there's no reason why this floor won't be the same as it will look here shortly for the next 10 to 15, maybe 20 years. Very functional floor. Excellent for the food industry. I'm going to stop now. I'll pick it up later. I appreciate everybody watching. Take care. Good night.